I'm Bridget Edel, and welcome to the first edition of LipGloss A Sander. I'm here today at our local coffee shop with Carmen Fellows. Today what we're going to do is going to go yard sailing throughout the neighborhood and find a piece of furniture that Carmen is looking for her house. That's pretty.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get
Oh,
that.
good, yeah.
I'm going to get that. And
the bookshelf.
And I think that's, I'm excited.
You're good? Good.
I found two great things.
Great.
So.
I think I might get those finials.
Okay.
Okay, so I think we have the bookshelf. We said 20. This is 6.
Okay.
And these two finials are $2 each, which is 30. So would you be willing to take 25 for?
Sure.
Great.
Sure.
Okay, great.
All right,
So
great.
25.
I'm excited.
So,
Great. Thank you very
oh,
much.
you're welcome. Thank you. We're so great. We saw that from the street. I was very excited.
Good.
Okay, so 25.
These are awesome.
Here's 20.
Okay.
And I think I have a 5.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Great, thanks.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you so much.
All right.
Okay, so here we are. We were so lucky. We hit a yard sale that had exactly what we were looking for. But unfortunately, I made a cardinal mistake of not checking the back of my car before I left for yard sailing, and I have a whole bunch of stuff in the back, which is kind of a little worrisome because now I got to figure out how to get the bookshelf in here with all this stuff. So these are like the chairs to my sons when I go to watch them play baseball and that kind of thing. So make sure you remember when you go yard sailing to make sure you clear out the back of your car before you leave your house so you don't have this problem. But we'll rearrange it and we'll make it work. So we're going to go pick up the bookshelf now. Here, so one of the parts of flea marketing and yard sailing is actually physical labor. So you've got to get it in the car somehow.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And while we were there, we picked up a couple of pillows that I think I could probably use in my guest room because I'm changing the color to like a powder blue. So this will be good.
Will it fit?
Sure.
It's a good thing you have an SUV.
Okay, hold on. Let me just put this side down.
Actually, I think
It's good?
we're
Perfect.
good.
Good. It always
So
helps.
do you usually keep blankets with you, or?
Yep, that's a good point. I always have blankets in my car. All right, plus chairs. That shouldn't be there. All right.
Okay. Good.
Success. Welcome back to LipGloss A Sander. We're here in my studio with Carmen, and we're here with the piece we just found at the yard sale. And right now you can see it's just a basic bookshelf with one shelf, and our thought process here was going to be to take some furniture stripper and strip the top and see once the stripper is used if it brings the original wood back to a nice condition. Carmen had indicated that she really wanted a wood stained finish for her bookshelf. So
Yeah, my preference is to stain it. Do you think these areas here would come out though okay? Because
yeah.
it's spotting a little bit.
yeah, I think what the plan will be is to use the stripper here, and then hopefully all the stain will come out, and it'll be nice and clean to take the wood stain. So we'll give it a try. And like these water stains here, they also should come out once we use the stripper.
Okay, great.
So,
I'm excited.
that's
It's my
gonna-
first project.
Oh, great. And so our first step is going to be to use the furniture stripper to try and get it to a clean finish. Then the second step will be to sand it completely. And then the third step will be to put the wood stain down.
Okay, great.
Now, there is a chance that once we use the stripper, the wood underneath might not be quite so good. So if it's not, then the option would be to paint it. And an option you had said was to paint it.
Yeah, like an off-white would also work for me.
Great. Okay.
What about this hardware? Can we work around that, or do we usually take that off?
No, we can. These will come right out. I just tried before. We'll just take these
Okay.
out, and always remember to take the hardware off before you start a project. Luckily, with this project, these are very, very simple to just take out, and we can just keep them in a secure place until after we're done, and we can reinsert them into the project. So.
Hopefully, it won't be too messy either. Do we? Should we start with gloves then? Or
Yep,
what do we-
absolutely.
Okay,
Great.
great.
Okay, so the first thing we would do is to get a container that is suitable for your furniture stripper. So you would just take this and pour it in. And just make sure that you have, we're just going to use a little bit right now. And then you wear your safety gloves. Make sure when you're using furniture stripper, you use the heavy duty gloves and not the disposable latex gloves. You really need some heavy duty.
Why is that?
Well, because it's, you don't want this to get on your skin. And so after you pull out some polyurethane or other wax options for your final top coat.
Okay.
Some of these are like a wipe on. You can just use with the rag like we applied the stain. This is a wax that you can use. It's just a personal preference if you like wax. This is a poly that you can put on with a brush.
Okay.
These two are both wipe on. One is a little shinier finish than the other.
Okay.
So for this project, since we did the wipe on stain, maybe we can just do the wipe on poly, so we can just show the whole process with wiping on and not using a brush. Just kind of pour it on your rag. And then, like you did with the stain, you just go with the grain, and you can see it's getting a little bit of a gloss on it now.
Oh, yeah. So it just protects the wood, I guess, from...
Just protects the wood, like if somebody put a glass on, you don't want to get a water ring.
Right.
And just from other, other things that you might put on the top of your piece. You want to go ahead and try?
Okay, sure.
Just remember, like with the stain, just go with the grain. That gives it a little bit of a sheen, but not too glossy.
Yeah, I see that.
It's just personal preference. Some people really like shiny finishes, and some people just like a matte finish. It's really easy to work with this wipe-on poly, so I like to use that. Some people are more comfortable with a brush, and depends on the project that I use, what products I use for which project. So
How's that look?
that looks really great.
Think we need to add more? Or?
I think that looks good for the top. So we'll go ahead and finish doing the rest of the piece.
Okay.
Okay, our bookshelf is now dry from the couple coats of polyurethane we've applied, so we're ready to put the shelf back in and see how it looks. Voila!
Looks awesome. That wasn't too hard.
No, and see what you can do. You bought a $20 piece of furniture at a yard sale, and you created this beautiful bookshelf for your home.
Great. Now I'm excited to put it in the room and see what it looks like.
Good. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for being on the first show of LipGloss A Sander. It was a great day.
It was fun. Thank you, because now I have a great piece, and I can't wait to get it home and see what it looks like in the room. So I'll send you pictures for sure.
Okay,
It's gonna
super.
look
Thank you
great.
so much. Well, that's it for today's show. Thank you so much for being a part of the first edition of LipGloss A Sander. Follow me on Twitter at LipGloss Sander. I'm Bridget Edel. See you next time.